12 everybody. I've got a flipping cold, haven't I? Adam and Jensen are going to baby club today and they've dressed up in their cardigans and jumper to match. So this is the antler cardigan that Jensen's wearing and the antler sweater that Adam's wearing, and they're both by a Tin Can Knits, knitted in the same yarn but in different batches, so they look very slightly different colour actually. But are you excited for baby club, Jensen?
Yay! You ready to go? We go to baby club? Yeah?
Yeah, baby club, baby club.
See you in a bit.
Look at that new haircut. He's after that camera again. So I've just finished editing the video and it's uploaded to YouTube. And you can see like the list of videos I've got up on my YouTube channel now. So I've got quite a lot of stuff to do for clubs today, so I can't really show you anything because obviously it's a surprise club. So I'm going to show you a few of the Christmas decorations that are handmade in our house. So these are a couple of stockings that I made a couple of years ago for Adam and I. I've got to make another one for Jensen so that they all match. But they're made from a pattern from a Tilda book, but I did adapt the pattern in that I made them a bit shorter. I will link the video that I did of Vlogmas on about these so that you can see exactly how I did it and which book I got it from as well. But I'll link that in the description bar down below. But I just did some free motion letters, A for Adam and E for Ellie. So Jensen will have to have one all the same size so it matches on the fireplace to go with it. So at the top here I've got a little fabric folded Christmas tree. I have a tutorial on how to make this actually, so I will link that in the description bar down below, but it's quite an easy make and something that you can do by hand, so nice and portable if you've got to go to like a quilt group or anything, or just if you want to sit in front of the telly to make it. But they've got cute little bells hanging in the sort of gaps between the little folded fabric triangles. So I've been showing my little angel on quite a few of the Vlogmases, and this is another one from a Tilda book. I did make it to be the fairy on the Christmas tree, but she turned out to be huge. So I ended up making a little smaller one, but that is the original one that I made. And this is the one that I made a little bit smaller, so she actually fits on the Christmas tree rather than being huge. So just by the fairy you can see that I did one of these knitting kits. I can't remember the shop, but I will link it in the description bar down below. But it came with a little wooden bird outline and then you knitted the little jumper for him. I've knitted a little pair of mittens here, which is one of my favourite things that I've knitted for the tree. Really, really cute. I'll have to knit some more of those this year. I have a few little Christmas jumpers. One here, another one here, and another one here, and there, and the last one here. So that one and the first two I showed you are from one pattern, and then the little jumper with the cables on it, which is this one, is a separate pattern, but I'll leave links to those in the description bar down below. So I've got a video tutorial for the little snowman as well. This is actually one of the first ones I made, and it isn't actually as nice as the other ones that I made for the video, but I've already gifted those, so I can't show you them. Using the same technique, I also made this reindeer here, and also this gingerbread man as well. But there we go, that's some of the handmade stuff on the Christmas tree. I've got some little felt stockings as well and things. I almost forgot about this bunting around the fireplace I made. I actually made it for my mum and dad, and then it didn't go on their fireplace very well, so I had it for ours. But it's just a simple triangle, and then I did some zigzag over the top of some little bit of ribbon just to join it all together. Of course I show this one every day as well as my other advent calendar. This one is made from a panel, from a stocking panel that I had years ago, so I don't think they do that anymore. And the same goes for this one. I did do a little tutorial of how I made this advent calendar, which I'll leave links to in the description bar down below. But you can see it's not actually hung up at the moment because we haven't got a space on the wall for it to go, so at the moment it's just on the dining table.
distant sound, racing downstairs.
Because we're now 12 days into Advent, halfway, I thought I'd show you the full glory of the Advent calendars that I've got. So the Fibre Fox Advent calendar is actually in a different base than I normally get for an Advent calendar, and it's the Merino, Yak and Silk base. So it has got a dark colour to the yarn anyway, so it's a more sort of toned down set of colours, because the yarn itself is a darker sort of browny grey colour, and I love how those colours tone together. I don't think that it comes out showing one each day on the Vlogmas very well, because I've been sometimes taking the video in the evening, so the light isn't brilliant, but this is taken in the daytime, so you should be able to see how lovely the colours are. And also I really love all the beautiful colours that Giddy Knits has dyed up for her Advent. I got the 10-gram version of her Advent calendar this year, and there's some really beautiful pops of colour there. I'm excited to make something from those, but I still haven't decided what I'm going to make out of them yet. I like to see at least a few of the colours before I make a decision, and I just haven't had a chance this year yet. And I can also incorporate the lovely minis that Jean sent me in her swap.
To see what might be under the Christmas tree. Oh, can I please, please have that bird, that Christmas joy?
So today's garment of the day is the Coco Dress by Tilda and the Buttons. So this is the dress version of the Coco dress and top. And this is one of the first ones I made. I think it might have been the first one I made actually, because I noticed that if you look, the shoulders are way too wide. So since then I decided to take the smaller size for the shoulders and then sort of grade out. You can see that it's right over the edge of my shoulder, so it should come to about there, the seam line, and it's right down there. So this is making the front gape slightly, so it doesn't fit brilliantly, but the rest of it's okay. It is actually one that I didn't wear for a while because I put weight on and I couldn't fit in it, but now I can, so I can wear it with something around my neck to cover up the terrible neckline because it doesn't fit properly up there, but it's comfortable enough. So I've been wearing it with a shawl. This shawl is the passegiata shawl by Janina Kallio, and this is a lovely stripe shawl. I love it. It's out of two of my own hand-dyed yarns. This is Living on a Prayer, and this is Love is a Battlefield. So those two colours together. And I did them on a singles base, I think, this one. Yeah, so it's nice to wear like a scarf, and that covers up the dodgy neckline of my dress. But that's a nice shape one because I really like them to be long. I think if they're nice and long, then they're not as likely to sort of fly off as you wear them. So this is another one of my favourite shawls. The fabric that I made this dress in is from Fabrics Galore, and I got it from the quilt show quite a few years ago now. And it's a lovely quality cotton jersey, and I'm really pleased with how this came out. I think I bought about 3 metres, and I ended up getting a Cashmere at Concord t-shirt out of it as well, and a Frankie t-shirt. So I've got quite a few things made in this fabric. Your hair's looking nice, Adam.
Thank you.
Do it because I'm worth it hair flick. There you go. Day 12, please.
Day 12.
So today's song of the day is Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys. More chocolates?
More chocolates. A caramel and a Ferrero Rocher.
Lovely. So I'm quite excited because I'm hoping that there's a cart or something for the Gringotts Bank.
Yes, so what number is it? 12?
12, yeah. To the right.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, it is.
Oh, we have got a cart. So Harry is on the cart, ready to go down the vault. Will 13 and 14 be inside the vault, or will it be something else? Stay tuned for Vlogmas Day 13. So today's socks, I've got on a pair of my Mistletoe Kisses pattern, and these are knitted in Santa Baby. And then Adam's wearing a pair of socks that's been hand-dyed yarn from a lovely friend. She did a special self-striping ball, and I've just knitted them into a massive tube and cut them into a couple of pairs of socks. And these were Adam's pair, and I kept a pair too. I have a tutorial on how to split a big sock tube into a pair of socks, which I'll leave a link in the description bar below.